Hi, today we are going to introduce the mobile apps course. Why mobile apps? As of 2018, over 51% of all global web traffic originated from mobile devices. With more connected devices than ever, mobile apps make exploring engaging content and learning new things easier than ever. With the Internet of Things and more connected devices coming into our households, it is estimated there will be 50 billion connected devices by 2020. Being able to code apps for these devices is critical and necessary. React Native is a component-based framework for building native apps in JavaScript and React. This means that the code you write will run on both Apple and Android devices, making the process for building apps more efficient and reliable. React is a declarative, efficient, and flexible JavaScript library for building user interfaces. With the use of modular components, React Native is quick and helps you build apps in no time. Major companies like Airbnb, Facebook, Walmart, Tesla, SoundCloud, and Instagram all use React Native to build their mobile applications. You have likely heard of HTML or hypertext markup language. HTML is a presentation language and is used to display information, whether it is text, images, tables, or other elements. XML is extensive markup language and is a framework for defining markup and is used to display, store, and send data. It provides more options when dealing with data, which is what our mobile apps will be doing. The syntax is somewhat similar to HTML, with open and closed tags. However, XML is not confined to the predefined elements seen in HTML, like headers, tables, and so on. We will be using React Native components like text, views, background images, and more, and also creating our own custom components which will serve to display and send data. JSX will be used often in our React Native apps, which is a preprocessor step that adds XML syntax and structure to JavaScript. This means you are allowed to add JavaScript variables, logic, functions, and more inside the React Native renderer function. A big issue with HTML is you cannot add a logic-based dynamic language inside the markup, so JSX uses curly brackets and provides a much more dynamic and custom experience with the use of JavaScript. Expo is a free toolchain built around React Native to help you build Apple and Android apps using JavaScript and React. Expo helps configure and run the various components of the app and makes it easier to run your apps directly on the CodeHS platform or on your own personal mobile device. Before we dive into this course, it is important to note this course does require a little bit of coding experience, specifically with JavaScript as well as some HTML and CSS knowledge. Of course, you do not have to be an expert in those languages. However, having a little familiarity with the syntax, vocabulary, and functionality will provide some help. Also, React Native is a professional framework developed by Facebook and used by successful companies everywhere, but it is still being developed and tweaked every year. So this course may require a bit more research, documentation lookup, and most importantly, determination and positivity to succeed.
In this course, we're going to learn about a lot of different concepts and components so we can make apps like those we use every day. We'll learn how to style our app, add buttons and user text boxes, make apps with multiple screens, scroll through content, and much more. As you go through this course, you'll hear a few different voices. At CodeHS, we've had a lot of different developers work together to bring you this content, and we're so excited for you to start building your own mobile apps. So let's get started.